If you want to know something about what's happening in the schools or the community of Pierce County, and Tacoma, you just want to just give Willie a call.
My name is Willie C. Stewart, Sr. This is my 12th year with City University. I began in September 1996 as an adjunct professor, then a field supervisor with the administrative programs.
As a teacher, he is unforgettable. He has great personal charisma, but it isn't just charisma, it's real.
I've known Willie Stewart for 30 years. Primarily in the educational leadership program, he teaches conflict management, negotiations, communications, and also he is a field supervisor and a coach for our principal and program administrator interns.
My teaching experience dates back to 1957 when I took on a career of teaching and in school administration in the Tacoma Public Schools from 1960 to 1996. It was total segregation in my first year of teaching in Texas, but since I grew up with it, that was a normal way of life. The only reason why it should be changed because of the Brown versus the Board of Education, and then later on other civil rights activities that brought about integration. But for me, coming to the Northwest, that was unique because there was an opportunity for me to teach in an integrated situation for the first time. But there had not been a history of many black teachers in the greater state of Washington. All this was a novelty to this country in the middle 60s. But it was exciting for all the students, both majority and minority, to see persons of color moving into the classroom because they recognize the value of seeing a role model.
He makes sure that each one of his interns, each person that he mentors, is placed in a position where he will be successful or she will be successful. So it isn't just getting a job for the individual, it's getting the right job in the right place where the person will be able to serve well, but also learn and grow and be supported.
What my students have taught me is, for number one, that students want more flexible than we ever realized. The students have a spirit of having hatred in the morning and love in the afternoon if there's been a little conflict. My greatest asset I have today is the lessons I've learned from my students, is that of acceptance, that of forgiving, that of listening and being part of it, and to be loose.
He has been the president of the American Cancer Association in Pierce County. He's provided leadership for minority students and scholarships. He has his own golf tournament, which I played in.
Even though the City University is excited to have me, I'm more excited to be here than they are. And I gain more from them and from the university students than I ever get.